back. Welcome back. I'm glad y'all can make it back to another episode, man. Glad y'all here. I'm glad I was able to make it here also. You know what I'm saying? To talk to y'all, to see y'all. I appreciate y'all like always. I'm glad y'all came back. Come check your boy out and come hear what I got to talk about today. I appreciate everybody that's been subscribing to my page. I appreciate everybody that's been liking my page, channel page, whatever you want to call it. I like everybody that's been, helping me out and supporting. You know what I mean? I appreciate all y'all. I'm thankful for y'all because I could just be an average dude on here on YouTube that ain't getting no views, no looks, no nothing. But I appreciate y'all that come through. I appreciate y'all that, hit that like button. I appreciate y'all with y'all comments. Whether it's, I don't really look at nothing like a bad comment unless you just saying things just to be saying them, because we don't even really know each other in real life. So there's nothing really you can say on the internet that hurt my feelings or nothing like that. So that's why I say, any criticism is cool. I appreciate it. Still got love for you regardless. You know what I mean? Because like I said before, and I've always said in my past videos, anything I say is just from my opinion. You know what I'm saying? You can go on and have your own opinion on whatever it is that I'm talking about, but I'm just giving you my opinion. You know what I mean? I try to make that as clear as possible. So, y'all don't look at it like anything that I'm saying or any topic that I'm talking about that that people would think oh, well, that's just what it is because that's what he says. No, you can go get your own research and go do however you want to look at it. Because one thing about it, we're going to all see things in a different view, regardless. We don't all look through the same windows. We might be in the same building, but we don't look through the same windows, if anybody understand what that means. You know what I mean? But let's get back to the topic at hand, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through, man. For those of y'all that know, man, I'm your boy Black, and you're here for another episode of In Between Two Lines. And if you've been paying attention to my past podcast, or if you just coming here now and you paying attention on why I call this In Between Two Lines, if you look at my background, I'm in between what? Two lines. Pay attention, man. You know what I'm saying? Again, I can't thank y'all enough. I know I repeat myself over and over again, but I really do appreciate all y'all, man. Just to see all the views go up, the plays go up, the comments, the likes. It's just, it's a blessing for real, and I appreciate y'all. But look, y'all also know, don't forget, man, like and subscribe down there before we even get to this topic. Like and subscribe. You know what I mean? Show your boys some love. Show me that you rocking with me. And, you looking for this thing to go up just as well as I'm looking for it to go up. Because, you know what I mean? It's all love on my end. And I hope it's love on your end. You know what I mean? When we all come together on this thing. You know what I mean? But the topic I got for y'all today, man, it's going to be a touchy topic. But like I say again, I'm going to give it from my opinion. My topic I'm going to get on today, man, we're going to talk about true love. Finding love. Being in love, whatever you want to cluster it up as. But that's what I'm going to get on today on In Between Two Lines. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're going to get into. Now, when I speak on this, I'm going to only speak from my experiences or people that I know personally that, went through these experiences. Let me see. And chose to share their information with me. Let's just say it that way. Because it's like somebody telling you something and confiding to you, you know what I mean? And I'm not the type of person to repeat back something that somebody done told me or whatever like that. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna just base it off of. Now, my intake on love. Love is still alive. Don't get it wrong. Love is still alive. Love is still out there. It's just, I think, being as though this new lifestyle came into play, how everybody want to, get into a relationship and expect somebody to have a house already set up for you, have, bills already in line and in order for you, have a big pool in the back for you, just basically a luxurious life that you think that you deserve from all the stuff that you've been through, I guess, in life, or all the hard work you put in life. You know what I mean? But my thing on that whole love situation is, love, it can go a long way, can go a real long way if you cherish it. And what I say by cherish it also is like it's something that you want to do. Like it can't be on a I'm doing it because I know he really want me to get into this with him, get into this relationship with him, or she really want me to get in this relationship with her. It can't really go off that. It really has to go off of you're feeling this person as well as much as they're feeling you. You know what I mean? That's emotionally, spiritually, physically, whatever kind of way. You know what I mean? You just y'all gotta connect on every avenue, because in most cases, when it's sometimes like a kink and like those type of things, when like I said, those three things, the emotions, the physical, the mental, when sometimes it's like, yeah, at first, you try to be the perfect person for whoever you meet. You know what I mean? I always say you meet the person representative at first. That's what I always say. Because the representative is just going to show you basically everything you want to see for right now. You know what I mean? They're going to let you see all the fun things they like to do. They're going to let you see, like, they're going to open you up to a lot of things in their life. They're going to like confide in you for a lot of things, basically just to make you feel like, you know what I mean, you're that one. They want you to be that one. But it's just on top of that, they got their own stuff they going through too, and they don't want to scare you away on top of that. You know what I mean? But on top of all that, it's like you gotta want to be with this person. Like y'all gotta both have the mentality like y'all need each other. Like you can't be in a relationship with somebody, but in the back of your mind you're thinking, well, if this person leaves today or tomorrow, I'll be cool because I was cool before I met them. You can't really go into a situation with that attitude, because you're not going to really lock into that. You're going to always look back to be like, well, if this person's not going to do what I want them to do, I'm just going to go back to what I'm used to, which is not a good thing. In some cases it is, but in some cases it's not. Because in the cases where it's not good, because you get back out there in the field and then you find somebody worse than who you had, then it's like, you know what I mean? I feel as though like if you really connect with a person, y'all got this love thing going on, y'all got this connection going on, y'all should be honest with each other. I believe y'all should communicate, because communication is always the key. Because people will be in relationships for years and not know that their soulmate got this thing that, or they get bothered by this thing that you do. They've been keeping it silenced because they love you all these years. Yes, it's been silenced. Yes, it's been curved. They may have like put little hints out here and there, but they know who you are and the way you're going to react to it. So they are hoping you just change over time. But as that time go along and you don't change, now what they start to get inside them is just like annoyed. You know what I mean? They start getting annoyed with you because they're like, I see this same play every year. I've been seeing this go on. I've been seeing him do this. I've been seeing her do that. You know what I mean? And that gets kind of old to people. It gets kind of played out. It gets kind of played out on your nerves, just as any human. Now, you got some people that's willing to do that, because I personally know people that they've been in situations for like probably 10 years themselves, and they just don't like doing nothing. But that's what I said too. Y'all gotta both have the connection with each other. That person don't like doing nothing much but staying in. She don't like doing nothing much but staying in. That works out perfectly, because all they really want to do is just really chill, watch TV, fall back, maybe, smoke or drink or whatever the situation is, but they're comfortable in their zone. You know what I mean? Not going out into the world. They go out into the world when they got to, but they're not going into the world getting involved in like the influences like the clubs and stuff like that. So it's not really nothing much for them to like jeopardize, because they don't really do much. They just stay with each other. You know what I mean? In those type of cases, it's kind of good, but then it's kind of bad too, because too much of a person can be kind of irritating too. Because when you're around a person like constantly, consistently, you know what I mean? At first, like I say, at first everything is always golden. It's just as time go on. As time go on and we get older, you know what I mean? Our emotions start to change like as time go on, just as we should, because it changes with like our age. Our age, changes us. We don't do things like we used to back then, because we don't feel the same thrive from it no more. We don't feel the same excitement from it anymore. And that's how it is when you get older. You know what I mean? Now, the excitement was when y'all first met each other, the first couple of years, it's like, okay, boom, you like to stay in? Oh, I like to stay in too. I'm a homebody. Then it's like, boom, boom, boom. Then it's like 10 years go down. It's like, now it's arguments every day. But we still on the same, just chilling. We chilling, we relaxing, but it's like we're arguing every day. Is this one thing I don't like that you do, but you do it deliberately because you know I don't like it. You know what I mean? But those type of cases, I ain't gonna really say rare. It's a nice percentage of people out there that live a relationship like that. But then you have the average relationship. Let me just call it the average relationship. The average relationship is just like, I'm not even gonna put it on just one gender and say just women want this way and women, no, this ain't that. This ain't that type of show. Women and men, they expect a lot from each other that, you know, the other person may not be willing to sacrifice themselves for, because what people don't get is just because you're in a relationship with somebody, it's not a contract. It's not slavery. You know what I mean? It's for us to work things out together, for us to do things together, not you're taking the full control of it or I'm taking the full control of it. I don't even want you having that feeling at all that that's the situation. You know what I mean? But with a lot of these things, these people in these relationships, is like, it's a lot of outside like influences that distract a lot of relationships. I mean, a lot. And a lot of it stems off of like these TV shows that they got. And I had a show about, I did a podcast about that too, about like, is reality TV our new reality? You know what I mean? Because you can have just a regular cool, you know what I mean, relationship, just cool, calm, and collective. You know what I mean? Not doing nothing much or whatever. And your female that you're with or your guy that you're with, they're into these reality TV shows a whole lot. So basically what they try to do is wrap their life or wrap their life around those people they see on TV. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. So, and let me break it. All right, so it's like a lot of these reality TV shows, you know what I mean? They got all these females on there that's living this luxurious life, you know what I mean? Going on these trips, having all the fun in the world, you know what I mean? And that can be some type of influences to a regular relationship, because you're looking at this imaginary stuff on TV and you want that. You know what I mean? That looks fun. That looks awesome. You want that because all you're thinking about is, if you have children involved, you just come home from work, take care of your children, you know, you're tired, you don't get to do nothing, have no fun, go out with your friends, you know, you don't get that time. So that type of stuff looks amazing. You like, basically what we do is like, as humans, we envy a lot of people, you know what I mean, that got things that we don't have. So how that can be like toxic in a relationship is, you see that stuff, you want that stuff, you envy that stuff, and you want your mate to get that for you. And when they're unable to do that, then it's like, I'm not really trying to rock with you like that, because you're not motivated enough, you're not pushing yourself, you know what I mean? And on the guys' half, what they do is they get wrapped up with all these TV shows too, music videos, music, whatever, that's like showing them, you know, get money, blow your money away, go sleep with a bunch of girls. You know, the girls with the fattest behind is the ones that you got to be with. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they promote, like, for men. You know what I mean? And that's toxic also for a relationship, because you're looking for your woman to be shaped or look like those women you see on TV, when you should just be satisfied with the woman you got because she's a good woman. Those imaginary women you see on TV, yeah, they show you all this good stuff, all this fun, this, that, and as a man, you like, oh, I would love that, this, that, and the third. But you don't know who these people are in real life for real. The person you with, you know them. You've been with them long enough to know them, know some of them, hopefully. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel, as though those reality TV things, like, really is a toxic in relationships, especially when people get too deep into it. Social media is also a problem. But all in all, my thing is, you just gotta want to be with the person that you're with. And I know some people come into relationships with their own baggage already, things that they've been used to doing. Maybe it don't even have to be in prior relationships. They could have been doing it in their life, and they're not going to change it for anybody. The way you are could actually crash you out too. It could be a downfall of not finding a relationship, because you can't keep saying at the age of like 45, 50, and you've been on different, you know, relationship ventures, and you done dated different guys, you done maybe possibly been married, engaged, whatever. You can't really get to a point where it's like you're saying there's no more good men out here and ain't no good men out here. The same thing with men. You can't do that and say, oh, there's no good women out here. There's no good women out here. Basically, all in all, after a while, you're going to have to take a step back and think like, well, is this something in me that's going on? You got to really take that time out for yourself and think, is it you? Because, yeah, a lot of people come into a relationship with high standards. You want this person to be that. You want this person to be this. But yet, the person that's asking for these standards, their standards are not even up there that high yet. They can get themselves there, but they're not even up there yet. But they want you to have these high standards. You know what I mean? And I don't really think that that's cool. You know what I mean? You should get the time to understand somebody, let somebody build themselves if you really decide on loving them and this, that, and the third. I think you should really take time and let that build, because it's people that I've known that have been with each other for over probably 15, 20 years, whatever, 10, whatever, and they don't even know each other. Yeah, they're in relationships for a long time. Yeah, they live with each other. Yeah, they have children, but they don't even know each other. They don't know each other at all. They know each other's names, birthdays, of course, because, you know, that gets brought up. But anything other than that and beyond that, your favorite color and stuff like that, like little stuff, man, people don't be knowing, man. We be so unattached to relationships. It's crazy. And like I say, we come in with a lot of baggage, with high demands. You can't have a bunch of demands. You got to just basically just like get who you're gonna get with, get them a chance. You know what I mean? If it looks like nothing is coming out of it, because some people you could see that it's potential in them, but they just on the wrong path right now. And there's some people you can see that there's no help at all. Like we can see that, we can know this type stuff. You know what I mean? But to push everybody away and then complain about there's no good people out here, I think that's kind of like pathic. That's kind of weird. You know what I mean? Now call it what you want, is my opinion. But like if you chase everybody away in your life with either the ways that you are or the things that you do or the things that you want from people that they're not willing to bend down for, I think that's kind of like toxic, because you want people to change their self to comfort you, but yet you're not willing to downgrade yours. I ain't gonna say downgrade, because don't downgrade yourself for nobody, but you're not willing to just dumb it down a little of who you are for this other person so it can work out and this relationship can work out. That doesn't seem right to me. That doesn't seem right. And for those people that do it, hey, more power to you, man. It's your life. You do what you want with your life. But like I just said again, it doesn't make any sense to me that you push people away, but then complain that there's no good people out here. I'm going to just pause, let that sink in for a while. You push people away, but yet you complain that there's no good people around. I don't know if that makes sense or not. I may be just talking. But that's all I really want to get at for real. Like I say too, this love thing, it can last. It can be long. It can be whatever. Just get all the toxic distractions of this world out of y'all relationship. Keep that out of there. If y'all go outside and you want to be on your phone all day and you want to, you know, be with your homies on the corner, or you want to be with your girlfriends that's doing this, that, and the third, keep all that outside. Don't bring it into the household. You don't even have to talk about that stuff in the household. None of that stuff, unless it's something important, like somebody got hurt behind a situation, or, you know, something that's important. Y'all old enough to know what important things are to really pay attention to. But anything other than that, like, oh, well, so-and-so was fighting in the club, and that's not important. We don't need to hear about none of that stuff in the household. We don't need to bring none of that energy in the household. Let's keep all that energy out the household. Let's keep our love energy inside. Basically, when you come in from wherever you came from for the day, the night, whatever, it's how you doing, whatever you address your mate as, you know, a nice embrace and hug, because you don't know what that person been through for the day, how their day was going. Get them a nice hug. Let them excel a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Let them feel more reassured about each other. Even with the guys, give them a hug. Let them know he reassured and protected. With your woman, let her know she reassured and protected. Just give them a hug. It ain't nothing wrong with a hug. There's nothing weird about it or nothing. Just get them a hug. Let them know, like, yo, I got your back. Regardless of what you just went through out there, what you seen, I got your back. Don't even worry about none of that. But again, I just like to tell y'all, that's my amateur opinion, man. I'm hoping that all y'all find love, because I believe, man, if you get somebody in your corner that can hold you down mentally, physically, emotionally, I think we can walk this life path, man, kind of easy, man, because that person right there is going to be somebody that's going to help hold you up. You know what I mean? So if you're going through something, you already know that when you come in looking a certain way, they ain't going to just start barking at you about nonsense that don't mean nothing about nothing. They're just going to look at you and be like, oh, he or she had one of them days. Let me basically make them more comfortable, whatever it is, whether it's like, yo, come on, just chill, let's watch this movie, or you want me to make you something to eat, or, you know what I mean, just little stuff like that. You can be whoever you are beyond that, but just that one moment, you know what I'm saying? Just take a little bit compassion for a person, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody got feelings. They might come off tough as nails, they might come off ignorant, but deep down when you scratch that surface, everybody got feelings, man. And everybody want to be loved, for real, for real. Everybody want to be loved, man. People might be all stubborn, like, I don't care, as long as I got this, I don't care who liked me and this. That's just all a cover up. Everybody wants love, for real. Everybody wants a companion. Everybody wants a relationship to build into a marriage. You know what I mean? Everybody wants somebody that they can, you know, have forever. Because when all this stuff is gone, your friends done passed on, or if you chose to move your life on and you done move somewhere else, and whatever the situation is, that person that you got is your soulmate that's going to be there for you. They're going to always be around with you to the end. Friends, they dwindle off after a while. You know, that type of thing dwindle off. Family, they dwindle off after a while. Everything starts to die off after a while. My motto, I always like to say, and I've been sticking to it for a while, it's never failed me: nothing lasts forever. Don't nothing lasts forever. Even our lives, nothing lasts forever. We know this. But as long as you can work with it and just, you know, stretch it out for as long as you can. You know what I mean? Don't last forever, but stretch it out and make it as pleasant as it can until, you know what I mean, until whenever the thing wears out, man. But look, man, I appreciate y'all and thank y'all again, man, for tuning in to another episode of In Between Two Lines with your boy Black. I appreciate y'all a whole lot, man, like I always say. I know I'll be like a broken record repeating the same thing, but I really do appreciate y'all, for real. Like, I really, really, really do. So look, man, till the next time, man, I thank y'all for coming through, sitting around with me, man, hearing me talk on and talk on. And hopefully what I said helps somebody out there. If it doesn't, then, hey, man, listen. I hope you find love out there. I hope you find somebody that makes you happy in your life mentally, you know, and emotionally. You know what I mean? But other than that, for people out there that don't want to get a relationship, you don't want to find a relationship, here's your other thing. Find a religion or something like that. Find a Lord. That'll help you too. You know what I mean? That'll help you get through a lot of things that you don't think a person can help you through. You know what I'm saying? So thank y'all again, man, for coming through. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all, man. Mad love, man, to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Throw y'all some love, man. Mad love to y'all, man. I'm glad that y'all came here, man. I'm glad that y'all came to check it out, man. So for those of y'all again, man, thank you for coming and checking out another episode of In Between Two Lines. And if you're paying attention to my background, you know why it's called In Between Two Lines. Because what? I'm in between what? Two lines. Pay attention, man. Yo, y'all be cool, man. Don't forget, man, love ain't dead, man. Just live your life, man, and do good for yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Till next time, man. Oh, snap. And one more thing. P.S. Yo, my episodes, I drop them Jones every Monday. Every Monday, I drop them Jones 12 Eastern time. You know what I mean? I try to drop it around them times. So if anybody that don't know, anybody that don't get like my post or whatever, if you don't get a notification, you know what I mean? You can like and subscribe. Don't forget, like and subscribe, because if you subscribe, it'll tell you when I just posted a video, whether I scheduled it for another time or something like that. But don't forget, man, get at me, man. Hold your boy down. Feel me? I rocks with y'all, man. Thank y'all for coming through, man, like always. Y'all have a good one, man. Peace and love. Peace.